At this point, I have searched a single search term with the ad hoc search, but I can do more than just that. So if I click on the Terms button again, I can, in addition to the word shingles, search for some other terms. So I'll do shingles and then a space, and then the word reflux and then a space, and then in quotes, mitral valve prolapse. So in general, the spaces between terms mean or. So I'm searching for shingles or reflux or mitral valve prolapse. The spaces within the quoted phrase don't mean or, because the quotes basically mean that I'm searching for that specific phrase in the quotes, mitral valve prolapse. So again, I'm searching for shingles or reflux or mitral valve prolapse. I'll click on Set Search Terms, and now we can see that in the top left corner where next to terms, I can now see that it's searching for shingles in yellow, reflux in blue, and mitral valve prolapse in green. If I'm happy with that list, I can click the Search button. And now I get back to that table or heat map, and I can see some more things highlighted. Again, I can click on any of these cells, and now I can see where, in this particular case, mitral valve prolapse and reflux both appear for that one patient. So if I click on that row, now I can see the document where it appears. There's a shortcut here under the summary section. If I want to go to a specific term, for example, this reflux term, I can click on it, and it takes me into the document where that appears. It basically brings it to the top of the screen. So I can see here in this note where mitral valve prolapse and reflux both appear. If I go back to the summary section, I can actually click on any of these other rows even if something is not highlighted if I want to see the context where that appears. So I can click on this row above, and I can actually read the note. Nothing is highlighted because none of the search terms were in the note, but I can still see that all that information is actually there. If I go back to summaries, on the right-hand side, I can see this column called red with the Y next to the two that I've clicked on. This basically just keeps track of which ones I've looked at before so that it will help you keep track of which ones you may need to look at or have already looked at already. There's also tabs here. I can see there's a tab for care web documents, a tab for radiology, and a tab for pathology. In the full system, there's actually more tabs in this, but in this demonstration system, I can see what those look like here. What this allows me to do is switch between the type of documents for the particular patient that I'm currently on. And again, I can go back to heat map, and I can change the color palette to anything that I prefer if that's what I'd like to do.